hard for me to reach if I could, and with it matter. No helicopter plane or some new infinity. My spirit's indestructible.
InfiniteXSeeker. Hey guys, sorry I haven't been on lately, been busy in real life. Anyways, so I wanted to make this video and I wasn't sure if I basically wanted to do it separately or together, so we'll see how that goes. So today's topic is going to be about, do people really hate assist games? Like Mortal Kombat 1 or in general, or do people just hate how the system is implemented? Let's talk about it, right? So basically, I've been hearing a lot that people are complaining about the game being an assist game. But is that really a problem, right? Do people really hate this game for it being an assist game? Or is it much deeper than that? So I think it's much deeper than that. Sure, people wanted tag team mode to come back, right? And instead of getting tag team mode, we get this fucking tag game. Well, not tag game, sorry. This assist game, if you can even call it that. So why are people angry about this game being an assist game? You have games like Skullgirls. People don't complain about that, even though you can play tag. Tag NetherRealms, what we asked for. You can also play with assists. And you have Marvel vs. Capcom 2, which is a very popular game, or, the Marvel vs. Capcom series in general, right? Except Infinite. No one likes that. At least I don't. That shit was ass. So you have the Marvel vs. Capcom series, you have Skullgirls, and you have other games that have assist-based games. You have games that have tag, right? And people don't really hate those games. Hell, Mortal Kombat 9 had tag and assist, even though it was actually an assist game. I mean, a tag game. But, you could use your characters or your partners as assists. Whatever. No one complained about that. So what's the problem? So the problem that I see here, right, is the fact that this is not your normal assist game. And it's not your normal assist game, right? When you think of an assist game, you think about a character coming out, doing one simple thing out of 3 things that you can pick, right? Like, for example, Marvel vs. Capcom. If you have your team or your character, then you pick another character, and the character, like, for example, if you pick Ryu as your assist, it'll say Hadouken, Shoryuken, or Tatsumaki, right? So you can pick one of this. Let's say you pick Hadouken. So every once in a while you're fighting, Ryu will come out and do Hadouken. If you have him picking the Shoryuken, you can do a little combo. You can summon him for a Shoryuken, etc. But it's not like that here, right? You're getting more than just that. Marvel vs. Capcom, right, did not boost. Let me actually tell you the problem first, right, in Mortal Kombat. So what is the Mortal Kombat quote unquote assist, aka the cameo system? It's not a character coming out doing one move that you decided to pick, and and it helps you once in a while, right, as an assist. That's not what it is. What is Mortal Kombat 1's, or Moron Yabat 1's cameo system? All right, let's start with that. All right, so you have cameos that give you more health. Some give you 100, 150 to 200, right? That's fucking lame. Not sure why everyone has a different health bar. Stupid. So your cameo can give you extra health. If you already have 1,000 points in health, the cameo will give you an extra 200, etc. If you have some characters have 950 health, that will get you up to 1,000 health. Whatever. That's one thing it does. Another one is the fact that some of them can actually give you more throw damage. Some of them can help you launch off throw. Like if you get Cyrax and you press the R2 button while you do his throw, Cyrax will charge his bomb when it hits you and it'll launch you up into the air for extra combos. Not sure why, right? Like, I would understand if it was a simple assist game like Marvel vs. Capcom. Not the case. Then some characters can ambush. Some characters you're stuck in a stupid fucking animation. Some characters can do wake ups, you know, which is essentially like if your character is down and you press a certain and if you press a certain button combination, right? Like for example, Serena will come out of nowhere and do a stupid fucking spin, flip, kick, whatever you want to call it, and it gets the opponent off your back. What else does it do? Well, from what I've been hearing, it also nerfs your character. So eventually you come to find out that it's not a normal assist character. You have the character, like for example, like Chameleon. Chameleon can throw Fan as a katana. She can basically launch you into the air as katana. When she becomes Melina, she can jump into the air and hit you with projectiles. If you want to launch someone, you can do her regular one. She'll roll under you, launch your opponent into the air. If you do the Jade one, you have the Glade she can throw in 3 different ways. And it also gives you invulnerability to projectiles. Plus, if you hold back while you summon Chameleon, she'll give you, you know, a crystallized body armor that basically take, you know, 1 hit of damage. Right? So clearly, not a normal Marvel vs. Capcom assist. Then, you also, right, have these cameos linked to your energy bar. If you use your cameo, right, and they're no longer, you know, available, and you try to do a combo breaker, guess the fuck what? You can't do a combo breaker. If you try to do a forward throw and your cameo's not available, you just push the person away. Fucking lame. So clearly it does more than just your typical assist game, right? It's a shitty version or a wish list version of the tag system. Trash. It's fucking trash. So not only do you have to fight your opponent, you have to also fight their fucking cameos, right? Plus the game engine, because this game fucking sucks. There's a lot of game issues with it. But that's a discussion for another time, I guess, right? And basically, sorry about that. And basically, where was I? Oh yeah. So it does more than your regular cameos, and it's basically, I mean, your your regular assist games, and it's basically a wishlist tag team that isn't really great or good. You know, like you ask for a tag team, right, and you get this wishlist assist game. So you have to fight again your opponent plus their cameo plus the game, because the game is trash. Then you also, right, after fighting your opponent, fighting the cameo in the game, you also have to fight, guess what? Characters like Johnny Cage, as you see in the fucking screen, who doesn't really need a cameo and can destroy you without one. The cameo just adds to the extra toxicity of the bullshit game, because Johnny's actually a finished character and can do all these things while everyone else feels fucking unfinished and needs a cameo to assist them so they can actually be viable or good in the fucking game. You know, I use that in quotations because This game takes no fucking skill. This game is literally low, grab, low, cameo, grab, low, poke, etc. That's it. No skill required. No skill fucking required. Everything else is handed to you, right? Worst fucking game ever. But anyways, before I start ranting about the shitty ass game, let's go back to the cameo, right? So the cameo also has, how do you say, issues maybe? So, you know, and when I say by issues, I mean meta wise, right? So the other problem is, because I misspoke apparently, the other problem is the mere fact that you need a specific certain cameo, because most cameos don't even do the same thing. As I said before, some of them can do ambush, which is basically come out of fucking nowhere while you're still fighting to keep you safe, and etc. If you fuck up, or if you want to essentially soft reboot your combos, right? Or all right, I already said that they keep you safe, right? So your cameos keep you safe when you fuck up. You can also spam them and etc. Thus, and they do different things. Like some can ambush, some can't. Some can help you juggle, you know, into more combos. You know, some of them are just projectiles that you can spam. You know, so you can basically make it, like, for example, right? If you use Kung Lao and you hold his hat and you jump and you let go of the hat, the opponent has no choice but to block low or up. And no matter what way they block, you're gonna get fucked. It's just what it's gonna be. You either duck and you get hit by the jumping attack, or you hit up block and you still get hit with the fucking low attack. So, like, yeah, it's fucking bullshit. And that creates meta gameplay, because not every cameo is viable, because for some fucking reason, you know, like, there's no problem that they do different things, you know what I mean? But, like, you know, if they would have kept this cameo system as a regular assist game, it wouldn't be such a fucking problem. And not only is that a fucking problem, that it's not a normal assist system and all these characters can do all these different things, but it creates a meta. And what do you usually see when a meta is played? Because this game takes no fucking skill. This is a brain dead game, right? So what do you see? Because people just want to win, get the win for the win, you know? What do you see? The same 5 fucking cameos that everyone's gonna be using, because optimal gameplay. Because the devs can't create a fucking game, apparently, you know, that's fair and allows people to have good defense mechanics, right? Because again, you're not only just fighting one character, you have enough defensive mechanics to fight one fucking character, and they're barely there, or they're implemented in a shitty way. Combo breakers, right? But you also have to fight a fucking cameo. Again, you're fighting 2 characters and there's not enough defensive there to fight off 2 characters, because again, I could use Kung Lao as an example. Just hold the hat, jump, let it go, and let's see how fun that's gonna be for you. It's not, because you have no choice there. You either block down and get fucked, or you do a normal block, or you do an upward block and you still get fucked. Unless you somehow have a character that can magically fucking teleport, which most characters can't even fucking do that. So yeah. And then you start seeing the same 5 fucking cameos every fucking time. If someone's not using a fucking Scorpion, they're using a fucking Kung Lao. If they're not using Kung Lao, They're using Cyrax, because I don't even know if they even fixed Cyrax, because I know a certain somebody decided to bitch and moan about Cyrax on Twitter, and, you know, NetherRealm was like, oh, don't worry, we'll suck your left testicle and, you know, make sure that Cyrax goes back to the way that he was. But, you know, because that certain someone got called the fuck out by another idiot, suddenly that person didn't want to use that. But they went and used Johnny to win the tournament, even though Johnny in the logic behind this fucking game is basically the most broken fucking character in the game, and the nerf that he got didn't really do fucking much for him anyway. So you have a so-called assist game that has assists that can not only buff you but help you win matches in the most broken fucking possible way, and that's the only thing that people are gonna pick. And you'll rarely see anyone pick any other fucking cameo. It's either the same 5 fucking characters in Kombat League doing the same goddamn thing that basically you're not only just fighting them, you're fighting the game engine, because sometimes you visually see that you're punishing the person, but the game decides to go, no. Or, you know, stupid fucking input issues and etc. But we're not here to bitch about that. And essentially, it's not fun. Not only are these assists not normal assists, they do all this shit, buff your health, debuff you, give you extra throw damage. They essentially help you with getting up, they keep you safe, they restart your combos. And you can be, and like as you see in this fucking video, you're gonna see me in the fucking corner the whole fucking time getting fucked. And every time I hit with a punish, it's the same shit. Like, it's fucking ridiculous. And then they're wondering why people don't like this game. And I think, you know, there's some legit reason. I wouldn't say legit, all right? I think that maybe some people don't like assist game. That's fine. But I think people more so hate this fucking game because it's not your traditional normal assist. We asked for a fucking tag team game, and I was totally down for that. Mortal Kombat 9 is the best game that NetherRealm has ever put out. I will never take that away from them, right? But after that, what the fuck did they decide to do? Oh, we're gonna try something new every fucking time. We're gonna start from scratch, redesign characters over and over and over, do all this extra new shit, so everyone has to relearn the fucking system all fucking over again. And look what we got. Mortal Shitbag 1. So again, I think that people honestly hate the way that this assist system, if you can even fucking call it that, you know, was implemented in this fucking game. Not only do the main characters, for the most part, with the exception of Johnny Cage and maybe one other or two other characters, feel incomplete. Everyone else feels incomplete, needs a fucking energy bar to do more damage, or needs a fucking cameo to help them into doing more damage and more combos. Like, it's fucking ridiculous. But you know, people are basically essentially coping, trying to play it off like this is the best fucking game ever, but this game literally takes no fucking skill. There's times where I shouldn't have gotten a hit and I got a hit. There's times where I punish the player, they punish me instead. Like, it's fucking ridiculous. Like, I didn't have these problems with Mortal Kombat 11, and Mortal Kombat 11 was kind of shit. I didn't have these problems with Mortal Kombat X. I didn't have these problems with MK9. And these games were unbalanced and had issues. But this is the most unbalanced, broken, cheap, piece of shit, unfinished game where the assists don't even know how to be fucking assists, right? Because apparently Ed Boon wanted a fucking cheap wannabe tag team version of an assist game, or tried to anyways, because you can't really tag the other fucking person in, but still the characters want to act like they're your tag team partner for some fucking reason. And therefore, I think this is why people ultimately, you know, to finish up here, And I apologize for the many times I messed up, you know. Essentially, created this garbage ass game that doesn't know what the fuck it is, because it may have a bit of Mortal Kombat skin in it, but it doesn't feel like a Mortal Kombat game, and it has nothing, well, maybe partially do with the stupid assist game, but it's mostly this whole fucking dick riding idea of always wanting to try something new. And there's nothing wrong with trying something new. The problem is that unlike NetherRealms, well, unlike Tekken, right, which Tekken had, what does Tekken have? Okay, Tekken 8 is a little bit easier, right? And it has a wannabe fatal blow system implemented. It's so fucking cheap half the time. And you know, the heat system needs nerfing and etc. But you have a game that still has legacy. Every time you play characters, they played the same for the last, what? How many Tekken games have there been? There's 8 plus tag team. So these characters have been playing the same for what, 10, 11 games? And yet Mortal Kombat, after, I would say it probably started in the 3D era. You know, you still have Scorpion doing his stupid spear, right? Surprisingly, it has little teleport, but it's not the same. It hasn't kept its legacy. All NetherRealm had to do was look at MK9, the game that everyone loved, and, you know, fix the issues and push forward with that legacy intact. But no, they fucking don't want to do that. They want to fucking start games from scratch, try something fucking new, and there's nothing again with trying something new, but the way that they implement these new things, you know, you have to relearn the games over and fucking over and fucking over and fucking over. I don't have to do that with Tekken. The only new things I have to learn from Tekken is essentially the heat system, you know, their wannabe fatal blows, and, you know, modern controls. Or that, you know, people can spam with one button, but that's fine. You know, it has its issues, but it's a much more fair game than Mortal Shitbag 1 is. But you don't have that legacy in this game. You don't. And the cameos and the shitty fucking wanting to start from scratch bullshit with the game so you can learn everything all over fucking again doesn't help with that either. It doesn't. The assist mechanics in this game are fucking dog shit. They're fucking broken. They're fucking trash. None of these fucking assist characters should be doing all this fucking extra shit because someone in NetherRealms decided to jack off and pretend that somehow this was an amazing fucking idea. And people mostly hate this game because of this assist system, or wanting to be assist system. There's also the unbalancing of the characters. There's characters that don't feel complete. There's a whole bunch of input issues. There's a whole bunch of just general fucking bullshit in this fucking goddamn game that even the very people who were making fun of Fate and disrespecting him and me and other fucking people that were bitching about this fucking game that are suddenly now coming out of the woodworks talking about, oh, this game is fucking trash, this game is that. But we've been saying this for the whole entire time, but because we're not, you know, jacking off to basically people who go to the pro leagues, you know, the so-called professionals, then apparently our voices don't fucking matter when we say stupid shit. Like when we talk about the stupid ass game, almost said something else, miswording. But yeah, like now all these motherfuckers are coming out of fucking nowhere talking about, oh yeah, we don't want to play this game no more because this game fucking sucks. No shit. Oh, but you know, the game is supposed to come out broken and whatnot, and you know, basically we just have to wait a year. Bro, what? You know, why the fuck would I have to wait a year for a game to be fucking playing like, you know, supposed to be good, balanced, and etc. I have to wait a fucking year. That's like me going out and buying a fucking car, and they tell me, well, if you buy this car now, and you pay $10,000 right now for this car, you know, in a year we'll give you your engine. What the fuck is the point of me spending $10,000 on a fucking car that doesn't have an engine? Clearly, I need that fucking car to have an engine so I can go places. But I should be grateful, right? We should be grateful. We should be grateful that they gave us a game at least, you know. And then it pisses me off because then people go, oh, why don't you just hit the lab? It's clearly because you suck. Look, motherfucker, I've been in the lab plenty of fucking times. I've learned. I took time to learn how to fucking pressure, to learn how to fucking counter, to learn how to do all these extra fucking things. And guess fucking what? Because someone presses buttons faster than me, or rather the game half the time decides, hey, you don't get to punish them even though you clearly fucking hit them and you've tried to punish them, you know, clearly it's a fucking lack of skill, right? It's a clear fucking lack of skill, especially with all these meta fucking players that only play characters for meta. It's like, no, that's shit. And you can argue, oh, but there's, you know, there's always been meta. Yeah, but it's never been this fucking atrociously bad. Ever. You got a game full of 20 something fucking characters and people pick the same goddamn 10. Well, I'm being too nice there. The same top goddamn 5 characters. You know, let's be real here. The same 5 fucking characters is all you see online. If it's not, who the fuck do I see online? Peacemaker, Omni-Man, Homelander, Raiden. Who's the fucking 5th one? I don't fucking remember. But you get my fucking point. The same fucking 5 characters every fucking match. Oh yeah, and Johnny Cage. If I forgot to even mention him. There's your 5. The same fucking 5 characters. Jeez, I wonder fucking why. Oh, and Baraka. I wonder fucking why. A game that has 20 something fucking characters and the only thing you see in ranked matches is the same fucking 5 to 6 characters. But you know, it's a hit the lab issue, right? Hit the fucking lab. You have half the time where you have a motherfucker pressuring you in the fucking game, and the game literally tells you, hold down and block, and it will automatically put you into a block. Doesn't do that. You still get fucking hit. Hold the R2 button so you can block. You do that, you stand up and you still get fucking hit. Because your character, by the time he decides to fucking block half the time, which is fucking stupid, you know, before he decides to get up and fucking block, you know, he won't do it half the time. But, you know, even though I hit the fucking lab clearly is a fucking skill issue, you know, attacks that should have hit magically not fucking hitting, and I've read the frame data, even though I fucking hate frame data. I've read the frame data, the pressure, etc. This game is fucking trash. It's fucking trash. And the assists don't help it at all. And it's sad because I love Mortal Kombat and I fucking hate this game. I honestly get asked every time I play this fucking game why I still play it. The honest answer is I don't know. I don't know why I play it. I love Mortal Kombat. I hate this game. I do, with a fucking burning passion. But for some reason, I still fucking play it because I love and enjoy Mortal Kombat. And it's the only game that I can play Ermac. And he doesn't look like a fucking Lord Voldemort mummy asshole. Because I customized him to look like an Assassin's Creed character. Not an Assassin's Creed character. Well, it does have the Assassin's Creed colors. But it's basically, you know, a horror character with Assassin's Creed colors, which looks better than the original fucking skins because it looks like Lord Voldemort with a fucking mask. Because let's not talk about how all these fucking designs for these characters are so fucking stupid. But it's the only Ermac that I can actually enjoy because MKX Ermac doesn't look that fucking great. He plays all right, but he looks like a fucking person that's dying because no one fed them. Why? Because they thought this was such a fucking good idea. But anyways, this video's been long enough. You know what I mean? Seems I can't fucking talk today more than usual, right? And I just wanted to make a video about that. I know it's a little bit long. It was only supposed to be 10 minutes, but you know, I got a little passionate here with my hatred towards this fucking game that I lost track of time. But yeah, that's it. That's all I wanted to say. People ultimately, if the short answer to everything I'm saying is that people mostly hate this fucking game because it's not a normal, typical assist game. It's not the fact that people hate tag. It's not the fact that people hate assist, and there may be some legit people that do. But for the most part, it's mostly because of how this assist fucking mechanic has been implemented into this fucking game, which is the worst fucking assist implementation that I've seen in my entire fucking life. But anyways, I'm gonna end it here. I appreciate you guys for taking the time to listen to my rants and bullshit. You know, like, subscribe, share the video. It'll only take you a second to do all that. Ring the bell so you're notified. Thank you for the 154 subscribers. I appreciate it. We're eventually gonna get to that 1,000. Hopefully I get better at doing this by that time. I don't really have a script here. I just speak from the heart, or try to at least. And sometimes, you know, I can't talk. It's part of life, right? But anyways, again, thank you for being here. And, you know, I'll see you next time. But remember, before we leave. My favorite question of the day. What is that question, my people? It's right below the screen. It says, where the white women at? Anyways, I'll see you next time. And again, thank you. And also, don't forget, I also have a Discord. You can join that. Anyways, thank you very much for everything, and I'll see you next time. Later.